What is going on, guys? They call me MB. Welcome to another video on the channel today. In today's video, I wanted to go over everything we do know about the Narco Road DLC, that is DLC number 1 for Ghost Recon Wildlands, as new screenshots did appear over on Steam, the Season Pass page. So before we get into it, if you do enjoy this video, consider leaving me a like and subscribing to the YouTube channel, and consider hitting the bell icon so you never miss notifications for my videos when they do go live first about Ghost Recon Wildlands. So I understand that not all of this information is going to be new for everybody, but I do want to provide an update for the dry drag that we are in for Ghost Recon, as I understand most, if not all of you guys, have completed the campaign and are asking me constantly in the comments, what is there left to do? So if you didn't see my last video on Fallen Ghost, we discussed some more content that is expected to hit the game. I'll link that in the description for you guys, as well as the Season Pass promotional trailer that does more or less explain some of the post-launch content that we are getting for Ghost Recon. That will be down there as well. So this is the description that Ubisoft lists for Narco Road DLC number 1 on their official website. The game's first major expansion will give you the full spectrum of narco life as you tear through Bolivia using the new vehicles in a series of fast-paced missions. Expect to face the most insane adversaries as you infiltrate 3 smuggling gangs and take out their leaders one by one until you reach the mastermind El Invisible. That is my Spanish, thank you very much. So seems more or less like the cartel destabilization that we've been doing throughout the entire game so far, only in some DLC missions on a smaller scale, along with its more eccentric tone. And you know, by eccentric they mean pink helicopters and yellow monster trucks and not really tactical colors at all. This new adventure will include more than a dozen new missions across 4 provinces, new vehicles, new weapon skins, and side activities, with everything being entirely playable in solo and co-op just like the base game. Season Pass owners will be able to access this paid content 1 week early. Expect more news on Narco Road as we get closer to the launch date, and they failed to provide one here. So again, just like Fallen Ghost, no launch date provided just yet. It's too early in the development cycle for us to tell, but we are getting new content in the form of a lot of new missions as well as new vehicles and all that other stuff that we like seeing as far as DLC, as long as it's fairly priced, I might add. But we're not going to new countries, so a lot of people were speculating that some of the DLCs were going to take us across new countries and continents. That's not the case here. We are staying in Bolivia, it looks like. We'll just be revisiting 4 provinces in particular, and we'll do new missions and do whatever we have to do with these smuggling gangs there. So sorry to disappoint some of you guys with that. So moving on to this image in particular on Steam, the Death Riders from the banner above seems to be one of the cartel smuggling groups that we are going to have to destabilize. It says Death Riders at the top, and right next to the guy's head to the right it says SB for Santa Blanca, and they do ride choppers, which is pretty cool, so we're going to have to steal some badass looking vehicles as well. The second image does point to the second smuggling group that we are having to take down, the Jinetes Locos. I'm sorry for the Spanish dudes. It means crazy riders in English. It is on the wall of the garage as well as on the cartel members t-shirt, so that's cool. And we've seen this orange sports car before. It's my personal favorite out of all the DLC that we are getting. I'm sure there's going to be more as well, but I definitely want to get my hands on this thing first things first. So this image showcases all the vehicles together, and again, there's definitely more. I've seen purple cars, I've seen green cars in the trailer. Again, watch that trailer if you haven't seen it already. The monster truck is there, the motorcycle is there, the airplane is there, the yellow airplane, but there is a trophy truck off center left, the white trophy truck that I haven't seen yet in the trailer, so I'm assuming that's a new vehicle that's going to be available in the game. It does have SP on the side for Santa Blanca, so we are going to be stealing so many vehicles in this DLC, and I'm very excited about it. This image in particular does confirm that there are specific races that are going to be available in Narco Road, and it was pretty obvious judging from all these vehicles at driving at high speeds that we're going to be racing to some capacity. But this checkered flag just before the jump right next to that white trophy truck yet again does confirm that racing is 100% going to be in the game. Now, I don't know if this is a finish line, I don't know if this is a time checkpoint. I can't tell by the green logo on the checkered flag itself, but that's up for speculation. But it's cool, and I don't know how many of you guys are going to approve of this DLC, but it is something to do. It is more content at the end of the day, and that's what a lot of people are asking for, honestly, because a lot of people have beat the game already. Now, I know it's eccentric, I know it's out there, but it might be a breath of fresh air at the end of the day, because again, we're itching for content, and this is their first way of delivering it when you think about it as DLC number 1. So top comments of this video: Big Bear Kawasaki. I punched the like button, ended up breaking my phone, but it was worth it. I bet it was an iPhone because they're cheap and I don't like them, and I'm sorry for anybody that has to own an iPhone. I'm just not an iPhone guy, dude. I don't know. Layer D92, genuinely one of the only YouTubers that I jump on to see videos the second they drop. I love you. Thank you very much. I love Ghost Recon and your videos are awesome. Always makes you want to jump in straight back into it when I watch them. Well done. Thank you, man. I try to make them exciting. I mean, Ghost Recon is exciting. I don't know about me. Wouldn't be anywhere without the game, though. Oh, I love you, Smokey. If we could customize our AI squad, I would make mine all chicks. One dude running around with 3 chicks in tank tops and booty shorts equals OP. Squad goals. Hashtag America. No, wait. Hashtag America. Because that's the way we do things over here, baby. Guys, thank you so much for watching. These are great comments, and I appreciate all of you guys that participate. If you want to be featured, leave me a comment. Tell me what you're thinking. I'll see you guys on the next video.